Hi friends, good afternoon. Today I wanted to read you a story that I really liked when I was younger. And the book is Where the Wild Things Are, Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. Some of you might have this story at your house too. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. His room is disappearing, and there's all these trees. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. Looks like this might be one of the wild things. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Until Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. You can see them all looking at him. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." So here he is as king with his crown on his head, and all the wild things are looking at him. And here comes the wild rumpus. So it looks like they're howling at the moon. And swinging from the trees. And now Max is on one of their backs with his crown. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. And so here he is, he's looking sad while the others are sleeping. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. There he is waving goodbye. And they don't want him to go, but he is sailing away. He sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. There he is sailing. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. There it is in the bowl. And it was still hot. And that's the end of the story, friends. I hope that you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.